Let's get. Howdy there, folks. Welcome to the A.C.R.O.N.Y.M podcast. That is A.C.R.O.N.Y.M. This week, you know what that stands for?
What?
Arrogant Christian rapper Omar Nincompoop yells melodiously.
His name is Omar Nincompoop?
Yep.
And he's a Christian rapper?
And he's a Christian rapper.
Did you make that up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Omar Nincompoop. I wish Omar Nincompoop was a fucking Christian
now
rapper.
Trenton's, that's his new character. He is
Omar Nincompoop.
Omar Nincompoop.
If
That's
I
what
ever
he
play
said.
DayZ with you guys again.
Well, hold on. Like, give
Are
us
you going
a...
to come in and say, I'm a Christian rapper?
I'm a Christian rapper named Omar Nincompoop.
You better have a rap ready to go because someone's going to ask.
Yeah, give us a Christian rap.
I could give you one. Do you know what it is? But I can't say it.
Oh, God.
Say
I
it.
can just be like, God is good. God is great. He makes me feel happy.
God is good. God is great. Let him thank us for our food. Amen.
See, we're a Christian podcast
Yeah,
now.
so I'm like, if this is their first episode, I kept bragging, saying like, hey, last week's episode was our best yet. I think it was so funny. And now they're going to listen to this one and be like, some fucking Christian assholes?
I dig Toby Mac, you know what I'm saying, fellas?
Who
No
are you,
one
by the way?
understands that.
Oh,
Who are
except
you
for
guys?
you.
I
Who
don't
the fuck are you guys?
I'm Trenton Goodson. That's Ethan Zettler. And that's Dustin.
I'm Dustin. How's he going?
Ethan.
Trying a new catchphrase.
And what is it? What'd you say?
How's he going?
Okay.
How's he? Wait, you said
HOWDZE going. How's
it's
he
like
going?
you're a weird like
How's he
German
going?
cowboy. How's it going?
And what episode is this?
This is episode 19.
I was
Ooh.
testing you. I was seeing if you get it right.
I wrote
Good
it
job.
down. I had to look.
Engineer Harrison was listening to some old episodes and he was like texting me bitching about the things that I say wrong. He's like, in episode 16, episode 14, I'm like, I'm stupid.
So today we just fired our engineer Harrison.
And then we hired.
I mean, boy, he's in for a treat once he hears you read a couple articles.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I stopped because this is how it sounded.
You know,
that's
and when
exactly what it sounded
and
like.
when you and when.
Except when I was drunk, then I could, for some reason,
Yeah, you busted through that motherfucker.
I guess I need to take a few shots every single time I read a fucking article.
Take a few shots of Pepsi Zero Sugar. You know what I'd like to take a few shots of? Some Mountain Dew.
Did you try the new one? The Raceway one?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Mountain Dew having like exclusives to certain places in the world?
What's it called?
Mountain Dew Spark.
That's neat.
It is weird. It is weird. Do you know what the flavors are, Zettler? You know what it is?
No.
Okay, well, let's just try to make you guess. If it's Spark, what would be in your head? Mountain Dew Spark.
Some kind of lime,
Okay.
maybe lemon,
Okay.
right? I don't know. When I hear Spark, I think of maybe blue raspberry in there too, because blue lightning, right?
You're
pretty
kind of
close.
close. It's raspberry lemonade.
Raspberry lemonade. You technically said
Hey.
that. You said
You
all
know
those
what?
words. You just didn't say them in the right order.
You know what? I that's a point for me.
Yep. You
I'll
win
give
the
you a
game
half
that we're
point,
not
a quarter
playing.
point.
No, I said all the right stuff, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Hey, what's your like? What do you think is inside of a McDonald's cheeseburger?" You're like, meat, cheese. You start saying random shit. Of course, you're gonna get it right, right?
But I only said
The stuff that was right.
the stuff that
I
was
see what you're saying.
Can you tell me what's
Yeah, give me something random to
a
like
lasagna?
peppers.
one or two. Hey, one or two.
Oh, what a callback. No, two. Of course.
It's always two. I think it's one.
No, it's always one. Yes, it's always
I
one.
think it's two.
I'm not doing this again.
So, did you like the Mountain Dew Spark?
It was good. Yeah. I think Kayla liked it more than I did.
Does she like lemonade?
Yeah. Oh, she loves lemonade. Oh, she's a lemonade whore.
Is she a lemon head?
What's the difference between Mountain Dew Spark and raspberry lemonade?
This nothing.
I mean,
So-
it's one's carbon.
Yeah,
one's carbonated. Okay,
yeah,
so-
one's carbonated and sugary. I'd probably prefer a regular raspberry lemonade over Mountain Dew raspberry lemonade.
It's got like it says. Pull it up. What does it say? It's like raspberry lemonade with a hit of dew or with a splash of dew. That's what it is. It's like a little bit of Mountain Dew in the
hit?
raspberry lemonade, or like a kick. I think it's probably like a kick
I
of
still
Mountain
have
Dew.
why is Swiss cheese called Swiss cheese?
Can you imagine like going up to the bar and being like, "Can I just get a raspberry lemonade with a splash of dew?" It's like, you can buy that in a can,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, I see. Like
fucking
you go to the
ding-dong.
bartender. He's like, I don't have that shit.
Yeah, this is a bar.
No, like I'm trying to cut back on soda a lot. Really trying to do it. At least the sugar soda is definitely.
Oh, it's
but
pink.
Yeah.
It's really pretty looking. But I'm still going to drink the new Mountain Dew. At least give it a taste every single time because
Yeah, whenever I saw that it was 0 sugar, I told Kayla, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just going to start drinking water from now on. And then as soon as I saw that 12-pack, I'm like, Daddy's got to have it.
Make 2022 your boldest year yet with Mountain Dew Spark, our bold and exciting take on classic raspberry lemonade flavor you love. And then on the bottle it says, do with a blast of raspberry lemonade flavor with other natural flavors.
Blast.
Did you see that they changed the the art on voltage?
No, really?
I saw it at Dollar General the other day. It was now it has like a little raspberry on it.
Oh.
I guess it's because most people are like, the fuck does voltage
Well,
taste
yeah.
like? Voltage? I don't want that on my tongue.
Well,
I could stick my tongue in a battery.
We just went to the
I
Halloween
love the taste
one.
of car batteries.
The Halloween one was voodoo, and it's like, okay, well, voodoo isn't like you would. I don't even know what that means.
What's voodoo? Is Pirates of the Caribbean?
So there's been 3
Caribbean?
Mountain Dew voodoos, and every single one has been a different mystery flavor, and it's always a Halloween candy. You know, one year was candy canes,
And
one
they
or
had,
candy corn, I think. And then
Candy canes Halloween.
Halloween
Ginger Snap.
ginger. Oh, dude, I love that one though.
So why don't they?
Was that a pun?
Why don't they
dude?
just release those?
They do.
Oh,
Wait, what
they
do you mean?
Like, why don't they release them as Ginger Snap instead of Voodoo?
Oh no, sorry. There was one for Christmas. The Christmas one was ginger snap.
I meant the Voodoo one. Sorry.
Oh, those are just Halloween ones. You only get those in October, and then October 31st.
So say you really like the candy corn one, or whatever the fuck it was.
You know what these weirdos do on Reddit? They keep them unlocked away, and then, so like, let's say you get a 2 liter, in all the carbonation, and 5 years later, this guy, he's like, hey, he had a video and he shows his Halo 3 Mountain Dew, the Game Fuel one, and it has
my
and he's like,
God.
would it be okay if I drink this? And they're like, no, it's like 14 years ago, no. And he's like, pours himself a glass, like, you know how flat that would be? Carbonation doesn't last years.
You
That
could
also-
recarbonate it.
That's
right?
not. I mean,
Somebody did say that in the comments.
soda's perishable. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So
after,
why the fuck would he poison himself?
I guess if you like Dew that much, I love Dew, but I'm not gonna go that hard.
Do you think that there's like a factory, not even a factory, like a storage facility in like Antarctica or something like that, next to where they, keep world-changing pandemic microbes, smart words?
No, yeah, you're digging yourself out of this one.
Do you think? I'm getting my snowplow. I'm digging myself out. Do you think that they have like an area where they're just like, yeah, we keep this dew at 32 degrees Celsius.
Oh, and then so it will never ever. It's like Walt
32
Disney.
degrees Celsius is like,
Well, yeah,
oh, really
you're
hot.
Fahrenheit, yeah.
It's really hot. Fine, sorry.
No,
All
they
right,
do. They're
let me go.
boiling it over
0 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay.
there. There you go. He just shakes his head.
I've thought about this before. I think we're going to eventually do a acronym official review of Mountain Dews.
Deal.
And we're going to get as many of the different flavors as we can, which concerned me when you said the Voodoo, because it sounds like there's several different ones all named Voodoo.
And you can't get them anymore. Like, well, also you.
I mean, you can get them somewhere.
Well, I'm not gonna drink Voodoo from 2016. I can tell you that's for damn sure.
Why not?
Because
I will drink a Halo 3 2-liter. I remember those. That was before I had my Xbox 360, and that's around the time I met Zettler.
Instead of an Xbox is a 2
I got a
Mountain
2
Dew.
liter of Mountain Dew and a Xbox official magazine, and I'd read about Halo 3.
that's pretty cool actually.
And then I met Zettler.
So there's also there's a bunch on here, like Major Melon.
That one's good.
So
Watermelon one.
I went by a restaurant the other day with my family, a little fast food shit, because nothing else was open. It was late, and we went by KFC, and they have their own Mountain Dew there.
Yep.
Something to do with honey.
Sweet. What is it? Mountain Dew sweet.
Sweet Lightning?
Sweet Lightning. That's what it is. It's good if you like that type of stuff. Here's the thing: Arby's has an exclusive one. Buffalo Wild Wings is getting an exclusive one just for 2022. In fact, I guess it's probably out now. I'm gonna go get it.
Okay, so KFC's is what was it?
Taco Bell has Baja. This all started with Baja Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Bell and them worked together on that, and it blew up. Now everyone else tries to
Baja
recreate
Blast
it.
is good.
But Sweet Lightning's just okay. They say it's perfectly
What was it?
paired
Wait,
for
it was
for
peaches
chicken.
and honey, right?
Well, it's it's perfectly paired for a palette
That
of
does
fried
sound
chicken.
pretty good with chicken, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah,
Peaches and
maybe.
honey.
Just drizzle it all in honey.
What?
Dead
You're talking about the. Well, I was just picturing-
everything from KFC. Just drizzle it in honey.
Like just put it. Oh,
Chicken
sorry,
tendies.
Okay.
Fucking.
Don't they have those little bitty sandwiches?
Chicken Littles.
Is that what they're called? Littles?
Are they really?
Yeah, Chicken Littles. Ashley, she fucking.
The sky is falling.
She loved. Oh, okay. Oh,
Zach
Chicken
Braff?
Little. Is that Zach Braff?
Yeah.
Wow, Midwest tangent. If you ask me.
Those are good. It was a good show, movie.
Yeah.
I like
Garden State, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I love Garden State. I love Garden State. Better than Chicken Run. Or,
is it
or what did you say?
Chicken Run?
What did you just say?
Chicken Little.
It's better
Chicken
than
Little.
Cow and Chicken.
Oh, that may not be true.
What's Garden State?
What's Garden State?
Yeah.
Dude, homework.
What isn't Garden State?
Watch Garden State when you go home tonight. It's like a depressed guy, and he finds Natalie Portman, and he wants to plow her, basically. I don't want to.
It's an early
Sounds
2000s
great.
movie.
Okay, you know, like what this movie started something that other movies have done, where it's one man and he's not moving, but then the whole entire world's like going around him. Like people are the Flash flying past him, and he's just staring at the camera, being like, "My life." That's what this movie
And they're
started.
playing like Green Day or Linkin Park.
Yeah, or like something sad. It's just like indie emo. The soundtrack was more popular than the movie. The soundtrack blew up. Had all the bands on there are now really big, like the Pixies and shit. I think it's stuff like that. Because like what 2002.
Something
Before
like
he
that,
was on
I've
Scrubs.
seen the Pixies in concert. They were mediocre.
Wow, shit.
Honestly.
You heard it here first. Acronym review.
They weren't that great.
I love the Pixies. No, I don't.
I mean, the
like
music
them. I
was
like
okay,
them.
but like concert-wise, they were just there playing their songs.
Just you know, they were just there.
I know as soon as we're out of the podcast, you're going to be like, I don't really like the Pixies.
No, I do. They're okay.
But like, I mean, they what do you call it when they're first?
Opener.
They're opener for Weezer, so it's kind of hard to top.
Ooh,
Weezer.
yeah. I love Weezer.
What in the fuck?
Weezer was
Method Man
put on a fucking show.
is in Garden State.
Method Man, the guy.
Method Man the rapper
Weird.
is in Garden State. What the fuck? Who is he in?
All right, so we were talking about KFC. And
Oh, yeah,
and
Sweet
their Mountain
Lightning.
Dew. Yeah. So didn't you say that there was something at Taco Bell or something? you
Oh,
wanted to
the
talk
Baja
about?
Blast. Oh, the chicken wing. Okay, fuck yeah. This is a new homework for actual homework for next week. We're gonna come back. Maybe we can just eat them right before the pod next week. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll buy some chicken. First off, Taco Bell has chicken wings. What the fuck world do we live in?
What are they called?
Oh, I don't know.
Do they got a special name?
I'm sure they're probably like taco wings or something.
Yeah,
Look it up.
I'll
Look it
look
up.
Taco wings.
Well, I guess I just thought the idea of Taco Bell having chicken wings in general is pretty fucking weird.
I mean, it is.
But they're probably good. Let's be honest. How many times have you had anything bad from Taco Bell? It's always like,
a couple of times. I've had some pretty bad shit.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Taco Bell. So.
But they,
Oh,
why
really?
I'm not.
Yeah.
You know,
My
why
wife
you can't
is,
be a
though,
big fan of
and-
fucking
I'm a
Taco Bell
huge
because
fan.
they change their fucking menu every goddamn.
It's the
fucking
same
What do you
week.
mean
shit,
change
dude.
their menu?
It's
It's
always
the
the
same
same-
thing in a different shape.
Yeah. Everything's the same thing. in a
I don't
different shape.
like change.
All right, Taco Bell new crispy
changes.
chicken wings. This is called crispy chicken wings. It looks
Cool.
like.
I didn't think they had a weird name.
Kayla would love that.
They're good.
Shit.
I don't know.
If I text her right now, she will go to Taco. Text
Do
her
it.
right
Yeah.
now,
Tell her to
she'll-
get it and then bring it home for you. And
For a
then
limited
I can't eat
time.
it though.
you can't eat it.
Did I tell you guys I was doing?
Oh,
I was
are you
on-
back
He
on your
can't.
diet?
He can't eat it. He's
I
a
can't.
vegan.
I can't.
Jordan,
eat
dude, just go to
it.
the gym with me. You can eat whatever you want.
I can't.
He's a vegan.
You can.
No, there's only one way for me to lose weight, and that's by not doing anything at all.
No. If you go to the gym, it will work.
Yeah, I'm too lazy.
Hey, are you not going to acknowledge I just said you were a vegan like twice?
What if I were?
That's what I'm saying. You are.
What would you do?
Make fun of you for being a vegan.
Wow.
That's part of our audience. You
I
just
know.
made fun of at least one person.
Well, I mean, I'm not making fun of them for being
At
vegan.
least one person. Trenton's worried about the one
I'm not making
person.
fun of them for being vegan. I'm making fun of you for being vegan.
You know what? If you're vegan and you have a problem with it, well, I guess we have a problem with Zettler. If you're vegan and have a
No, we
problem
have
with
a
it,
problem
go and
with
change your
Zettler.
lifestyle. But if you have problems with what Zettler said, tweet at us. Just say, fuck you.
Taco Bell is now serving.
Are you looking this up or
He's
you texting
he's
your
fashioning up
fiance?
a text to his significant
Hey,
other
you
about.
could do that later. Come on.
I could do it now.
Oh my god.
Man, everyone, just know that during this pod, Trenton is sending a text to a significant other saying, please,
Well,
give
I
me
just
some
also
wings.
sent her a snap of my dick.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
What an interesting life we live.
No,
Mhm.
it's not.
So, what do you guys think about the word dopamine?
Dope.
What do you think dopamine means to you?
Apparently, it needs an explanation.
It does need an
because,
explanation because I use it in the wrong context, I think. But
I tried to explain it to my wife, and she did not understand.
same thing with mine. She's because I've talked about dopamine since I've known you guys. I've been like,
Yeah,
dude, dopamine
Dustin's
rush.
really into drugs.
Yeah, like the healthy drugs.
My idea of dopamine is in the early 2000s. Like my parrot just died.
Okay.
And then I see Garden State and I feel better. It
So-
is dopamine, drug, blood pressure support.
No. Like, what does it do? I guess is probably.
What does dopamine do to a person?
It's like the pleasure senses in your brain, right? Like what is like?
No idea.
yeah.
It's
Did you just
it's
look
a
that up
thumbs.
too?
No,
Okay, because you got it right. Dopamine is associated with pleasurable sensations.
it's like to me, it's always a thumbs up in my head. Like whenever not serotonin. Okay, the serotonin is like you get off a roller coaster and you didn't die. Serotonin, I'm safe. That was fun. I'm good, right? And then adrenaline is on the roller coaster, and then dopamine is like you're rewarded. You know, like right now, dopamine rush because we're doing this, the podcast. People listening to the podcast, dopamine rush because they like it.
Yeah, it's what makes us happy.
Yeah, which if we're playing video games or we're out and about and something happens, sometimes I'll turn to the boys and say, "Dude, dopamine rush! Look at that."
So I was trying to explain this to my wife, and she was like, I was trying to get an answer out of her, you know, to cheat off her and get some answers.
Yeah, there you go. Cheat. Yeah.
And she was like, well, not getting into like when someone almost hits me in a car or something. And I was like, that's not the same thing.
Yeah, because that's adrenaline.
Yeah, that's your fight or flight.
Well, I mean, maybe that is a dopamine rush. Maybe she just gets pleasure from that. She's like,
well, and she's like, no, it's an anger.
I love that. Oh, okay.
It was an angry thing.
That's Dustin's impression of Hannah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Well, it was from anger though.
Oh. She's putting a different spin on it. I've never heard of angry top 10 angry dopamines.
You know what hits me?
Well, it's not that. It's just that it gets her, makes her heart start pumping because she's.
So that would be
angry at
adrenaline.
somebody.
That's probably adrenaline. Yeah. Or
so not the same thing.
Well, I don't know. Testosterone blowing through my bloods. I'm like, I get pissed off and I go fight a guy.
Is that a machine gun? Did you just associate your testosterone with a machine gun?
Yeah, there's a little guy in me. It's just like, I'm gonna shoot you, motherfuckers.
So if this were like Inside Out, that Disney Pixar movie,
with
you'd be
Sarah Silverman.
Wait.
Did you even watch it?
No, Sarah Silverman.
Because I didn't.
I did. I watched a little bit of it. That's in.
Oh, he's an expert.
Well, kind of. No, Sarah Silverman was in Wreck-It Ralph. She was the glitch.
I think she's in Inside Out too.
You mean Princess? What's her fuck?
Yeah, what's her fuck? I remember when John C. Reilly said, "Princess, what's your fuck?" Yeah.
Well, Wreck-It Ralph in the movie theater. That's a dopamine rush. Seeing a movie in a movie theater is dopamine.
So you want us to name some?
I need you guys to help me come up with an acronym list of like we can work through our dopamines on the podcast. Listeners, I want to know what your dopamines are. You know, Ass Man's out there still. He's out there. I just talked to him the other day. He's got dopamine. Not what I would use, but for what he would use. I'm like, I appreciate it. I'm happy to see him.
Dopamine is released when your brain is expecting a reward.
It's like a
reward. Really? So like seeing number. Okay, here I'll give you one of mine. Petting a dog. That is a dopamine rush. I'm rewarded. I feel good. I pet my little dog. I squeeze her like, hey, I love you, Reggie. I just look at him and go, fuck you, little asshole. But then I hug him later.
You know, it's weird. Like what a dopamine. I mean, I'm probably borderline sociopathic.
Okay.
So my idea of a dopamine rush is whenever I'm watching Pulp Fiction in the car scene. Whenever whenever Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta are like driving in the car and they have that guy Marvin in the back. Yeah. And he's like, they're arguing about whether or not it was divine intervention, like that the dude who shot at them missed every single shot, or that like the bullet holes were like where their body
should have been.
Yeah, should have been. And then he's like, so do you think that God came down and he has his gun pointed at him and he just fucking blows Marvin's brains out?
My God.
And he's just like, oh shit, I just shot Marvin in the face. That's funny to me.
That's because Pulp Fiction is good writing. Have you ever seen Pulp Fiction?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because that would be a good, like, hey, we should sit down and watch that together and dissect this fucking movie. Hey, we should dissect every Quentin Tarantino movie.
When you hear that guitar riff, I
don't remember. So mine was petting a dog. Yours is watching. That
somebody get his brain split
in
out.
Pulp Fiction. All right, Zettler, you're up next. Give me a dopamine.
So I asked my wife, right?
Uh-huh.
And she was, I thought this was a dumb one, but she says like finding money in your pocket.
That is 100% a dopamine.
I think it's a dumb one.
No, that's a good one.
What about finding money underneath your soap?
She said it on the street. And I was like, who finds money on the street? And you're going to pick that up? But I was like, in your pocket, right? She goes, yeah.
Kayla found a tenner when she was on her route.
Me too. I found a lot of money. I found money on the route before.
What are we in? England? You got a fiver and a tinny?
A tinny? A tenner?
A tenner.
Tiano.
Same thing.
Did you guys watch that fucking TikTok I sent to you guys in there?
Depends.
Okay. It's the one where these British kids are all at a party and they're all like, this guy's going around kissing girls, but as soon as he goes to kiss them, he turns his head and smiles to the camera. Did you guys see this?
No.
And all the girls are just like, what the fuck, you asshole? And I'm like, either one, it's fake. I'm hoping it is. Or two, where are these clubs where these fucking 18-year-olds are all making out with each other? I mean, these
college,
are all,
bro.
Yeah, they're all.
They
didn't
look
go to
younger
college?
than that. They look younger than
You can go to college at 17.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, okay, this is what he did. He was like a little, what do you call like a little, like,
Little
skinny
Chad.
guy? Yeah.
Was he a little
maybe
twink?
Little
twink, there you go.
Well, hey, you can't say
And he
that.
went up-
Okay,
and he went up
hold
like
on.
this,
If
and
they
he-
say
Soy
it, and it's
boy,
always
right?
sunny,
He'd
I
go
can
back
say it
in
right now.
to reach into the lips, and then as soon as the girls were going in for open mouths, actual kisses, and then he would turn and smile to the camera. And I'm thinking, like, what the fuck world do I live in? I never would in a world where like you just go around kissing people,
Well, I wouldn't
especially
be
post
making out in
COVID.
public either, you know.
Post COVID, I feel like kissing that many people at once is like, oh, that's not.
At once? Would he have like 5 of them lined up or what?
Yes, you've watched the TikTok. I'm telling you,
I
everyone
don't
look
know
this
if I
TikTok
watched
up.
this TikTok.
So twink is gay slang for a young man in his late teens to
Are
early
you
20s
gay?
whose traits may include general physical attractiveness, no, a slim to average build, and a youthful appearance that may belly an older age.
So that no was replying to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making
So
sure.
if you're not gay, you can't use gay slang.
Hey man, I'm on the fence all the time, so I'll use whatever the fuck I want. I talk to a guy who
I
shoves
don't
things
use
up his
blow
ass
pens
constantly.
I don't use blow pens all the time, but can I not talk about them?
What?
Can I not talk about being a blowy?
Yeah, but it's not. Oh god.
All right, my next dopamine, because he gave up his wife's.
Yep.
Washing your hands after they're extremely sticky. That is a dopamine rush.
And that's just relief.
That's dopamine.
That's still
for-
dopamine.
okay, you're right. That may be serotonin technically released in my brain. No, for me it's dopamine. I'm like, ooh, baby, yes. So like, let's say you have
As
some
you wash your
you have some barbecue sauce and it gets all over your hands, and it's like truthfully like you stuck your hand inside of honey, and then I mean, have you ever played with syrup before? Like had syrup in your
No,
hands?
okay. I was gonna ask, what situation are you just sticking your hands in barbecue sauce?
He's a pitmaster. You've never seen this man?
Dustin Pitmaster, welcome to Pit Boss. What's up? I'm here and I'm gonna teach you how to grill a fucking steak.
What's the
What's the context?
No, what's that contest in Memphis?
Oh,
The big one.
like grill blowers or something. I keep thinking of blowing because you said it earlier.
That's all your mind just went to blowing.
No, it's like barbecues and
Brews, barbecues, and blues.
No.
No,
No.
that's what we had in.
Oh, and
that's what
locally?
we had in town.
no. Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like something they would do.
I can't remember. Someone knows. Let us know.
Yeah, if you know what the fucking Memphis barbecue, it's probably just Memphis barbecue
Contest.
contest.com. All right, Trent, give me another dopamine.
All right, this would be going to McDonald's,
Oh,
taking like you get your order. All right, comes out quick, like really like lightning fast.
oh yeah.
And you
Sweet
see,
lightning
and
fast.
you take a bite into this fucking juicy double quarter pounder.
Ooh,
and
too
it's
much meat, but
fresh and it. I hate you. It's fresh and it's delicious, and your brain just you're like, this is a good life.
Because fine, you know what? I'll agree with you. I'll just put McDonald's is a dopamine rush.
Well, if it's good, because like
Sometimes it's shitty.
I don't get the burger. I get like nuggets because they're
Yeah.
awesome.
Fries.
And yeah, exactly. And both of those have a chance of not being good. And I've had it to where both have been bad. So when they're both good,
the fries I think are more room to be bad than the nuggets, right?
it just depends on how busy they are. If they're really busy, that's the time to go and get nuggets and fries because they're going to be fresh.
Yeah, but you can also at any time because
I see what you
Kayla
mean.
figured this out because she worked for them. At any point in time,
I like salt on my fries.
you can ask for like fresh fries. You can ask for fresh fries.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they have to give it to you though.
Or you can ask for them without salt on them.
And then
Yeah,
put your own
I
salt
know
on
that,
Then
but
they
I
have
like
to
salt
make-
on my fries.
I know. Then they have to make it. Yeah, but then you can be like, "Can I get some salt?"
That doesn't
You can
fix
just be
my
an
nugget
asshole.
problem.
Do you like the big chunk, like what do you call those?
Doesn't
The grain salt on top of your pretzels, like those big ass.
I mean, I take or leave it. You
Like
know?
you
We should
like
put those on fries. I want that on my fries.
you like going to the Himalayas and taking a big
Yeah,
fucking
just
hammer
chunking
and
it off the
chisel,
mountain.
and you just ching, 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 and then you just like you take a big bite. out
Oh
of a-
God, yeah, that would be
Just
awesome.
shovel
eat
some fries and then
shovel
lick the-
some
lick
fries,
the salt.
No, a whole potato and then some salt.
We should have a salt overload episode where we just like, hey, we just eat everything that's salty and just clog our arteries and die.
So we have what do we have? How many
think
things do
one
we
of
have
us
going
would
on
get
right
hurt.
now?
What do you mean?
We have fries. We have fries giving at some point, and
we
we
got to do
also
fries
have
giving.
Dustin's due review.
Well, that's whenever we can get them all, and it's going to be a while, and it's going to cost a lot of money, so it might be a long while.
Well, and then the fries thing is, well, now we got to wait till you're, I guess, down poundage, right? Down poundage doesn't really sound.
Well, we gotta wait till you're
You're down
downs and
poundage.
poundage.
You know what? I don't know if you guys want to talk. If you would want to talk about this now, but we could do that. Like if we ever decided to do, like live or something. Like that. Or like
Fries Giving live,
or like Fries Giving, but also the do thing, because then we could be like, oh hey, you want to do? It's a quarter and a like.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they could be at the same time.
The fries and the because the fries we have to go out and about.
Travel for. That wouldn't be a live thing. The Mountain Dew could be.
Well, unless we did it. Ooh, you know, it'd be fun though. A.C.R.O.N.M hits the road. We get in a van.
Well, it would still be pre-recorded.
You're right, I guess.
Let's just leave everything behind.
We could technically do that. Yeah, I guess. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go get some fries.
Dustin really wants to record on the road.
I do. I so badly. Hey, I have plans this year. But Fries Giving to me sounds so fucking fun. The idea. Well, now we were supposed to do it for Thanksgiving.
Well, it doesn't have to be fries either. It could be literally like any restaurant that has a chicken sandwich or something. Any restaurant that has a certain kind of
anything has fries.
Yeah, fish fillet. Like we just decided fries because everywhere has fries.
Have you guys ever had Fitz's fries before? Because I'm taking you there, and we're
From up in the city.
Yeah, dude, they're good fries.
I can't ever fucking like the couple of times that we've tried to eat there at Fitz's.
Well, they opened up a new one.
It takes fucking 5 ever to get in.
5 ever?
Yeah. Because 4 ever is not long enough.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Well, see, we're at the Planet Day and probably recording on Monday. You know, we will leave at like 9 in the morning, and all we're eating that day is fries. We will start, 10 a.m.
That's a lot of starch.
It is going to be a lot of starch.
Healthy day.
And then, end at 9 p.m. It'll be a lot of fries. But it's going to be not that expensive. It'd be like you just spend an entire, we all get a large fry, and we all share it. Us, wives, Waylon's dad. He's not
invited.
He's got to come.
He's so mad.
You've hurt his feelings. You know that?
I don't hurt his feelings.
Yes, you do.
He hurts his own
Waylon's
feelings.
dad thinks you hate him.
I don't hate him. He knows that.
This is what happened. He's like, I'm gonna call Zeller. I was with him. He goes like, he's not gonna answer. He's ignoring my calls. And then your wife picks up, and he's just like, Zeller doesn't want to talk to me ever again.
That was last night.
Yeah, he says it's been happening over and over again.
That was last night. So last night.
He calls you.
I was at a surprise birthday party for someone, and he calls me. Well, and Hannah is next to my phone. I was eating. Right.
He's gonna be so mad I brought this up because he hates that I bring him up and he can't defend himself. We will eventually. I promise.
I think it's great. He needs to listen at least a little bit because he never does whenever it's just me and him talking. He just
is that the problem?
He doesn't listen. So
he says you go to too many birthday parties. He's mad about that.
He is right. And then
Trent, he believes that Zettler goes to too many birthday parties. He's like, why does he always have to go to them? I'm like, I don't know. We
got a lot of family. Okay, I have several different sides of my family.
And then
my wife now and her whole fucking family. She's got a gigantic family. There's just a lot of people with a lot of birthdays, and they like to celebrate them. All right. It's not.
Do you
my
feel
fault.
like you go to too many birthdays?
I feel like I go to a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so at least you're on the same page. You guys can agree.
Yeah, but he thinks I'm lying to him and just making up birthday parties.
Are you gonna be going through like your life and images thing on like Facebook or something, and then you're just gonna see you just have a party hat on for every one of them. It's just always a birthday, but it's never your own.
Yeah,
it's like that Birthday Boy sketch I showed you guys when we were eating sushi the other day. It's like whoosh, happy birthday, but then you're back at your home planet and you're like Zeller, happy birthday. I'm cool.
But so I like fucking with Waylon's dad, like saying he's not invited.
Yeah,
it's fun, but
he gets so mad.
I know.
I'm trying to plan of like, okay, that's why Fries Giving. I think it'd be very fun to get the people who help us. They can be involved and give us their reviews, and we'll dedicate a whole episode to the fries. We're gonna go through 25 different restaurants of fries. That's gonna be a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
But the real thing we need to figure out, what are we going to rank them off of? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be 1 out of 10.
No, it's 1 out of 10.
No. I think, okay,
so
I have
what
something
is
more
your
clever.
Idea? So
I'll give you my idea.
Crispiness. Texture. Saltiness. That's it.
Okay, now, yeah.
All right, so you got...
Give me your idea, Zeller.
Whatever it is, say it's crispiness, texture, whatever he should have said, right? You take all of those, you get, it's a 5 out of 5 on this, it's a 5 out of 5 on this, and it's a this. And so you would take and average those to get a number out of 10. It needs to be out of 10 because we've already started our A.C.R.O.N.M official reviews out of 10. So the end result will be out of 10. But whatever you got to do to get there, that's fine.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, now I'm realizing you guys are going at a much different pace than I was going to. Here's my idea. I think we should rank the fries off of nights of sleep, okay? Hear me out.
Right,
hear
so
me out.
as long as top is 10 out of 10 nights of sleep,
No,
I don't care.
No. I'm saying like, dude, okay, Wendy's fries. That is a full night of sleep, man. This is a full night of sleep.
I think that's fucking
McDonald's
crazy.
fries, it's like, I didn't really get a lot of sleep tonight. I'm not really feeling it. And then Burger King fries, like, I didn't sleep a wink last night. I'm fucking sick. I'm
insomnia, man.
Trenton, look at me real quick.
Will you guys at least think about this?
We're going to review the fries, and then whatever he babbles during it, that's fine. We just gotta get a 10
You don't think
out
that'd
of
be
10.
funny
We'll
and clever?
have a Dustin sidebar.
No, it'll be like Dustin's going fucking crazy this episode.
No, I'm trying to
talking about sleeping.
I just want to
Just
have
do
like
something different other than 10.
there's out of 10s. I was just trying to be like, I mean, okay,
we do
it's
need
silly.
the end result needs to be out of 10 though, because we've already started the official review out of 10.
Okay, how about this? How can you have crispiness level?
Sure.
You have that, and then will you also just add a rank of night sleep?
Because
sleepiness?
that would be the average. That would just be the average.
I know, but it's more like whenever somebody's listening to something, like I feel like they're gonna be like,
I mean, you do whatever you want. As long as you give me a number that I can average into the R's.
okay, well, fine. Why don't we just give a 10 or out of a 10 scale of sleepiness?
That's exactly what I said.
Well,
I said
then make that up for me.
I
You
said
have
as long as
insomnia?
you end up with a 10 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 nights of sleep is perfect. That's fine.
Okay, well, actually, okay, fine. Is a 10 out of 10
10 out of 10 is
10 hours of sleep? Like,
no, it's
Oh my god.
10 out of 10.
I'm not debating this. It's
10
dumb.
out of 10 is called the itis.
Okay.
The itis is what it is referred to as like
I'm listening.
is when
Like gingivitis.
no.
Oh.
Yep.
Or
like, is it like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
what's
Like,
or like arthritis.
oh.
No. The itis is used to describe the lethargic, sleepy feeling an individual gets after eating a large meal. Okay.
Oh,
So
like a food
because
coma.
we're going to be eating 25
Oh.
batches of fries, we are going to feel fucking exhausted after
Yeah.
that. So you could probably
Dustin's
say
gonna have a orgasm.
T-
Oh, yeah, I am.
10
Man, you stop turning dead.
10 out of 10 is the itis. 0 out of 10, that is insomnia. 5 out of 10 is I woke up, I had to piss a couple times.
Oh.
A couple times?
I like that.
it's
though.
You guys are old.
No, I love that.
That's not good for you.
Oh, you're never going to believe this. Trenton,
You're never gonna believe
what
this.
is number one on my dopamine list? Oh my God.
Getting up in the middle of the night to pee.
Oh my God. No, I've talked to your wife on this because she says I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah,
and
'cause
she's
you
like,
are.
no, that is one of the best feelings in the fucking
no
world.
one wants to get up.
I
No one
do.
wants to
I
get
chug
up.
water right before bed. I chug a big old glass of
Why?
water because I'm like, you
It
get to
takes
wake
away
up.
from your sleep.
No, you get to go back to sleep. You get to go pee. You're
Going
urinating.
to sleep is not the fun part of
That
sleep
ruins
or the
your
good part of
REM,
sleep.
dude.
Yeah.
No, going
Staying
to sleep is the best
asleep.
part.
Staying
Yeah.
asleep is the
Wait,
best
what?
part of sleep. Why do you think
Like we're all on different pages here for what sleep is.
staying asleep is the best part of sleeping?
No, I disagree. Going to sleep is the best part of
No.
sleeping.
Because don't you make that joke a lot about the your last resort? You know,
Mhm.
you know what I'm talking about. Isn't staying asleep the best part of that?
No, oh yeah, in that context, yes. But okay, no, because what you're saying is like whenever you wake up in the morning, you're like, I would seriously give up all my money in my bank account just to go back to bed right now. Like I know I've felt like that. I'm like, come on, you've
No.
you've
I
never.
would give up all of my
It's
money.
not
and
give
my,
up everything to go back to bed. It's give up everything not to get out of bed or to stay asleep.
Really, because I stand up and because I can get up out of bed really immediately, but I look at that bed and just go, Daddy wants it.
I mean, technically, I guess you're right.
He wants it.
Technically, you're right. It is the best part of going to sleep because you are awake for that portion of it. So that's because it's shitty to wake up, but it's good to go to sleep. But if you stay asleep, you don't have to experience that roller coaster
no,
ride.
but you're getting that reward.
Are you
That's what
telling
I'm
me
saying.
that
you get that reward?
a 10 out of 10 fry would be, I woke up 5 times last night to piss? It's a perfect fry.
That would be on Dustin's scale, but here's the thing: if we're all gonna have to agree on it, no, I would not ruin
Okay,
it.
you can agree on this all you want. I'm not going to use some.
So you're saying
nights of
Trenton,
sleep.
we need to add like the wet dream factor, like this,
What?
like the wet dream factor, like with this fry. Oh, hold on, we got to bring
Well,
up the wet
when
dream
you have
factor,
a wet
like-
dream, you're disappointed when you wake up. So I feel like that can't be a 10 out of 10.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I didn't even get that far after the you wake up part. I was just thinking like,
Are you not disappointed after you wake up though?
I was thinking during the dream you're having a good time, but you guys are using your same thing against me because I
Well,
say waking up.
Normally, it's like building up to it,
Mhm.
and then you, for some reason, always wake up right before the good part.
You know, I don't know. I don't.
Do
think
I have bad dreams or something?
You might.
Yeah, no, it's Waylon's dad there, and he's taking care of
No,
you.
that's not what I'm talking about. Like, am I not sleeping enough to have a
No,
good
you
dream?
are not sleeping enough. I know you're not.
Well, I mean, like, in my dream situation.
Well, see, now I don't know with wet dreams, like in your REM. We should actually, this would be a good video to watch, like how your REMs work and then how does that reflect it into it? Because personally, I think brains are amazing that we can have dreams like that. Not even just sexual. I'm just saying, like, my dreams can come up with worlds that I've never.
Can you guys wake up at any time during a dream?
Lucid? No.
Yeah, you can't just wake up at any time.
Cody's worked on it, but
can you?
No.
I can wake up in an instant, anytime.
Like you can wake up in your own dream. And
no, like if I'm having a bad dream and it's scaring me or whatever, like when I was a little kid, if I didn't want to have that dream, I would wake up right then.
Okay, that's different from lucid dream.
I'm not saying I was lucid dream. He did.
Okay, well,
I honestly thought
we're all on different pages of a very different book.
Like you guys can't just wake up right when you want to. Fucking losers.
It depends. Normally, the only time that I can,
I got to drink a whole bunch of water and then.
Normally, I never want Normally, I never want to wake up. Ever.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. No, normally the only time that I can ever like force myself awake is if I'm going through like a spell of sleep paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I'm literally in my body yelling, "Help me, help me, help me!"
But your
I'm
body's
screaming, and I'm like. Part of my brain is like, okay, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake
See,
up.
for
Time
me,
to wake up.
As soon as I felt uncomfortable, I'd wake up.
I wish I could fucking do that instead of fucking crawling on the floor, not being able to move my body and watching my fiance just tower over me, fucking red eyes, just looking down at me, and I'm like,
are you afraid of your own fiance?
No.
Do we need to talk about anything?
Open up the book. The Book of Worms. No, my brothers talked about sleep paralysis before, like exactly what Trenton. It's literally the same exact thing that Trenton said. And like personally, I think you guys are fucking crazy, but it's so real. I
might be.
I can't fight it as much because to me, I'm like that kind of seems awesome.
Not until you feel it.
I know that's what it is. Like it's always like I try to make my brother feel better about it by being like, oh, it doesn't sound like it's that bad. Play it off as if like, hey, maybe that's not. Maybe I should make it seem.
Well,
bad,
imagine being chained to your bed,
mm-hmm.
and then everybody, people that you love, are all around you,
mm-hmm.
and you're asking for help, but they can't help you, and
you're not dreaming. You're
worried that you're going to die.
Yeah, and you're like,
that's what that feels.
Why
like.
would
it's not a dopamine
Why would
rush.
being chained to the bed equal death?
Not being chained to being chained, like being stuck in a position where you physically cannot move your body.
Position.
The only way.
If you know what I'm talking about, getting chained to the bed.
Yes.
In a certain position.
Wings and chain. Wait.
Chips and wings.
Chips and wings. Chips and wings.
No, I know that sleep paralysis is real shit. Like I've never had it, but so many people talk about it, and people who are just like not even like young people. I've heard old people who have gone through their entire fucking lives and suddenly they start getting sleep paralysis. I don't want it. I'm going to try not to have it.
No, you said it was a good time. You should experience for yourself.
You got to exercise your demons.
Exercise.
I'm trying to go to the fucking gym. These demons are fucking tired pussy boys.
They're telling you to stop.
Yeah.
Is that what gives you a dopamine rush too? Getting the pump?
No, that's what gives me orgasms. Waylon's dad made fun of me like a motherfucker for that. All right, my next dopamine rush. We went on a fucking tangent. Sorry.
Midwest one.
Walking through the mall with the smell of pretzels. That is a dopamine rush.
Well, it would be you expecting a reward. Are you getting a pretzel?
Fuck yeah, I'm getting it. Okay. See, that's what maybe dopamine. What is it that I'm experiencing?
I can smell pretzels, and then I don't experience.
I guess that's serotonin, right? That is not a dopamine rush. That's serotonin.
I don't know the fucking difference, man.
It has to be because that's that's just pleasure without the reward. I don't know. Some of these things are really tough because someone who knows.
So dopamine for me, when I find a box of nails in DayZ.
Yeah, that is okay. That is a dopamine
That
rush.
is a dopamine
because they're important to you in the game.
Extremely rare, and I need them. I need a lot of them.
What would be a comparison like? So you could tell somebody else who doesn't play video games. You would be say like when you find
$100 bill on the ground.
$100 bill on the ground. Nice.
I mean that's
the only other way to look at it like that.
You okay, Trenton?
I'm trying to
figure out the difference.
Between dopamine and serotonin. Dopamine can inhibit norepinephrine, causing you to feel more alert. Serotonin is involved in wakefulness, sleep onset, and preventing REM sleep. Okay.
Okay, so
it sounds like they sound pretty fucking similar. Dopamine. Oh wait.
Oh, okay.
This is hard.
No. It can inhibit norepinephrine, causing you to feel more alert. So if you feel more alert, okay. Serotonin is involved in wakefulness, sleep onset, and preventing REM sleep.
Oh.
So if you're experiencing serotonin, you're more likely to be awake. And if you're experiencing dopamine, you're more likely to be awake.
So
what?
You love serotonin because you love being awake.
I think I do love serotonin.
Or you love being able to go back to bed.
Okay, fine. Another one. Nintendo logos. I love seeing the Nintendo logo. Just gives me a dopamine rush. I'm just like feeling it.
Feeling the clink of the GameCube when it goes through the.
Ooh, you know what we should do for an episode is just bring up old like sound bites like that. You know, the Sega, and just listen to those and talk.
See
about
if we can figure out.
Yeah, tell me which one this one's from, and it's Sega.
It's Sega, yeah.
No, you're the fucking evil PS2, sounding like you're going down the devil's fucking factory.
Dude, the devil had a factory. That'd be cool.
The devil had a factory down in Georgia.
Devil went down to Georgia and he made a PS2.
He was playing Eco, then he played Shadow of the Colossus.
Did you guys ever hold down Z when you started up a GameCube?
What, because it had an opposite logo or something like it?
No, it made noises. You guys never did that?
Oh, it made like Pikmin noises or something, right?
Donkey Kong noises.
Donkey Kong? Oh, yeah, I did do that. It was something like that. Oh, dude, Donkey Konga.
And then I think if you had all 4 controllers plugged in and everybody holding Z when you turned it on, it made like the Japanese, I want to say like sumo fighting noises.
Yeah. There was a whole bunch of
there was like a gong
25
or something.
different sound bites in there. But like if you had to have all 4 on there just for a sound bite. But that's cool. And you could do that whenever you're a kid. Now it's like, you guys want to come over to my house and hold the controller button to hear a noise? You would never do that. Who gives a shit?
You would. You would. And Trenton would.
All right, here's another top 10 dopamine for Dustin. The smell of a moldy basement. Love that feeling.
Okay, you're disgusting.
No, dude. My grandparents' basement.
It's not that it's actually moldy, right?
No,
it just smells like
it just smells like. I don't even
smells like must.
Not anymore, because now my parents or my grandparents redid their basement. You know, like now it's really nice. But whenever I was a kid, it was an unfinished basement.
So you like the smell of water damage?
Is it water? Is it mold? My parents said it was a different smell. It wasn't mold.
He likes the smell of redoing all your plumbing and redoing all your flooring.
I love the smell of a hot water heater being replaced.
That's real talk.
Yeah, I just had to replace my hot water heater. It fucking sucked.
You love the smell, though.
That was, man.
Right. Yeah, him and his grandpa were down there changing out.
Oh, my God.
And the whole time, Dustin's just getting off to the smell of it. Pouring everywhere.
You try to put it in a paper bag.
No, I put it in like a fart jar like those girls and I twist it up. I would buy that. If a girl would send me a moldy basement in a jar, I would sniff that for
Why does it have to be a girl?
I don't know. I guess it's more pervy, right?
Only some dude who's a sick freak would have like the smell of moldy basements in a jar.
Yeah. Yep. Whenever my hot water heater busted, that was a bad fucking time. Like me and my grandpa are trying to do it, and he's like, we turn off the water to the house, and then we can replace the fucking pipes. As soon as my grandpa reaches that pipe, they bust in half. The water starts shooting all over the fucking basement. We're filling up inches. I got 2 shake weights going.
Yeah,
I got
for
2
some
shake
reason
weights.
he has 2 shake weights.
I use my fucking hands when I talk, guys. I don't know how to help you.
I love you so much.
So and then I'm like, there's water all over the fucking floor, and my grandpa's just standing there trying to cover the water as if his old man hands can hold the pipe closed with pressure, literally meant to shoot through entire fucking neighborhood.
Do you think I'm imagining like your grandpa like?
Do you have 2 water mains?
I had the one to my house, and then I had the one.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I had one in my house.
You imagine his grandpa doing what?
Yeah, like how calm and quiet your grandpa is.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine him like, what if he would have been the only one down there, and you're like upstairs playing games around your guitar or something, and he's like,
just holding it.
He would be like,
Dustin,
and then he's like, you go down there, you eventually hear, and you're like, hey, are you done with the hot water heater yet? And he's like neck deep. He's like,
almost.
Dustin.
That was my worry. Is like, I'm so glad I told him to wait for me to get home, because I was like, yeah, hey, if you want to do it, you can. But I'm like, I'm not making my grandpa do that by himself. Hey, just wait till I get home. Like, just wait 3 hours, because he was going to come do it in the middle of the day. I was like, no, man, just let me help you. Because I don't want my grandpa to be down there by himself.
And this is the same grandpa that said you need to quit cussing in the Christmas special.
That is true, yeah. Okay. That is true. Everyone's heard his voice.
If you want to know what he looks like, picture the Pokemon Stantler.
Oh, I was going to say Professor Oak, for
Is
sure.
it because his name is Stanley?
Yeah,
no, but he does look like Stantler.
Kind of. He
I'm
does
not
look like
fucking
that.
with you. I will pull up.
Well,
a
I mean, in a sense, like that's a fake Pokemon, it's like a fake animal, and a deer. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's as true as you think it is, but I think that was more of a troll.
No, he looks like this. I'm dead serious.
I think you went to a backwards ass memory where you pushed it into your head.
One of those recently repressed ones.
Yep.
Tell me that doesn't look like Stanley in the
It
face.
looks like it's got a misshaped ass. What the
No,
fuck?
just the
It
face,
looks like
just
it's
the face.
twerking.
That is my grandpa. He has
face.
a misshapen ass.
No, that doesn't look like his.
No, you're wrong.
No, it
doesn't.
does.
I'll put up a side by side. Don't worry.
He showed me a deer with a one big ass cheek and one little ass cheek.
That's
and
his
they
tail
called
one.
the bitch Biggie Smalls.
And you're not supposed to look at its ass. You're supposed to be looking at its face. I said its
That's
face
the
looks like
first thing
it.
I noticed. It looked like it was
You
like.
notice animals' ass the first time you see them?
If it's misshaped and it's fucking huge, yeah.
If it's misshaped, then it's huge.
All right.
You got any reviews for us, Trenton? I was
Yeah,
gonna word it to
sure.
you to have you jump into it, but I'm like, I thought
Yeah,
so
jump
was
into
gonna-
it. Yeah, just no. I was thinking, hey, we went along a little naturally this time because I'm usually bad about like being like.
Well, it's last episode we were the most fucking natural ever, but then of course this week we have to be in a rush again because we have shit to do
Yeah.
after. So
I'll try to make this quick. I do have a few reviews. This is a special edition of these reviews, though, and I'm gonna do it in.
Can you tell me what your review's for?
This is for piss poor pubs.
Are we going to get
Yep.
in trouble for your bad accents?
no, you're good.
Shithole, full of clowns.
Where'd you get these from?
The UK,
Oh,
just different parts of like.
You know what? I've made a couple
London.
buddies in the UK recently.
And that's not
Just
what they sound?
recently.
Sorry.
One of them
Sounds like that?
I mean, I told them, I was like, because he brought up that he also, they had a podcast at one point. I'll get the name of it, okay? I feel bad for not knowing exactly.
Yeah, you what a
like I
shithead.
know what the name of it is, but I don't know it exactly, and I don't want to say it.
Send
and
him to the
then-
wrong place.
Yeah, send him to the wrong place.
It was Joe Rogan.
So yeah, he's from the UK.
It's the Joe Rogan UK experience.
So
He just talks in Cockney.
I
Yep.
want to be able to say, hey, we talked about the UK this week, and my friend did a piss poor
Okay.
accent. So I need you to do your best job because I'm gonna send this to somebody, and they're gonna enjoy this.
One of our listeners is from the UK. Izzy or whatever her name is. She listens.
Iggy Azalea?
Yeah, that was her.
Izzy,
Izzy? Iggy?
She's from the UK.
Izzy?
So. Hey, you have a big shoes to fill, buddy.
What do you want then?
Just do it. Just do
No,
it.
I want your impression to be
your
as
top
spot on as
tier.
fuck.
Yeah, I want a top tier fucking.
Come out like
impression right now.
Denzel Washington, okay?
Act like
My man.
You're trying to get the. You're trying to get the role of your life right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's life or death.
Here. Found a poo in the urinal.
All right, you're not doing it right.
Sorry.
Come on, go back to the piss poor full of clowns. Piss poor pub full of clowns.
We booked Sunday roast a few days in advance
Pretty
and
good.
returned from the place as they had a shortage staff. Avoid.
He didn't like it because
No,
they were
because they were
short-staffed.
short-staffed
Wow,
and this
even
is
in
COVID.
Ireland or UK, even in UK, they're short staffed.
That was definitely not a UK accent, by the way. That was definitely like Scottish or Irish. Don't know which one. I don't know the
No,
difference.
Scottish would be.
I don't know the difference. So it's Irish
Like
then.
that's more like
That,
yeah, like,
So it's Irish then.
Here,
It's definitely one of them.
Here, let me try a shitty Scottish one. I can't help but wonder if the majority of people
Ooh,
that
that's
come in here really write their real name and their address. Jesus,
That's
it's
really
so
good.
hard rolling the R's. There was a guy in here on the 23rd who looked and smelled really bad. I had anxiety every time we went to the bathroom, wondering if he'd washed his hands. Is there a hygiene and dress code in here? Please! Hub, I like it. I have seen this man in here probably 3 times a month. Will avoid if I smell him again. Sorry. I can't. It's so hard.
you did a good job. You kind
Did
of
it
sound
sound
like
a little Indian there? at
Yeah,
the
I
end.
know. I know. It's like
it's hard to do. That's why you think of the people who do impressions are actually pretty
they're
talented.
really good. I'm shitty at them. So disappointed.
Oh,
So the waiting staff, clearly untrained, not even looking at you and serving, is showing any interest in having to be asked many times for various items. The food is no better than the local pub grub, but at twice the cost. Not toddler friendly, with no suitable cups or glasses, and not serving the child first as in any good restaurant. But The main reason for this review is the rude, aggressive, and out of his depth manager. Wow. When dealing with our complaint, he goaded us, refused to discuss the matter, and slammed the bill down in front of us that stormed off like a child. He clearly is so wrong for the job he is in. The best way to deal with the complaint is to accommodate the complainer with an offer of a free drink or starter when they come in, as it is a win-win for both sides. The way not to deal with it is to raise yourself up to your full height while the customer is seated and act like a spoiled child and be so rude and aggressive. Dude. Never going back here, and neither should you.
Whoa, Trenton, that was good.
I keep picturing some like bald-ish white guy, crooked teeth.
Like, listen, him. So what did he say? He goaded them?
He's saying the manager was an asshole G-O-A-D, and that basically he should have like
goad?
Yeah.
Like what does that mean?
He was like goaded him. You're just like, I want to get you.
Huh, I guess I've never heard of that before.
But
so he was just egging him on.
Yeah, basically, he was saying the manager was being like a
what's up with managers who do that? Like they think they're so right,
but who knows?
Well, you're right.
This person was being
situation.
a dickhead because, well, this was 3 years ago, so I guess pre-COVID.
Also, I feel like you should have on like a soccer jersey and.
There's actually one in here.
A football jersey.
Well, but like the idea of like what happened in that situation. Obviously, we only hear one side. We don't hear the manager's side. But it's like you're right. I see what you're saying. Did he actually even do that? Did the manager go and slam it on the ground?
Okay, because you were in the accent.
Could the person have been a dickhead and said some rude? Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because you were in the accent, I believed you more.
Honestly,
I was more on your side.
He's kind of right because you heard me at first. I was completely on his side.
Here, let me.
Usually, I'd be like, "Fuck off! You didn't do anything."
Here's the soccer one. Very disappointing experience. Could not cope with the amount of customers for the England game. They operate table service, but we were not seen for more than half an hour at a time. I had to constantly go up to the bar and ask to be served. The last time I went up, the ridiculously rude blonde waitress told me to sit down and said, "You're not the only customer in here, are you?"
Oh my God.
Disgusting service.
Holy shit. We got a fucking story written. Oh my God.
Here we go. Here's another.
Trent needs to come over and start reading me a bedtime story. You're not the...
trying to take a drink, man.
No. Oh. If you're thinking about suicide, then drink here. It'll make you walk straight to the tracks at Watford Junction. And it's close. That's a bonus.
Oh my God. Well, that's it?
Here's another.
Was just that wasn't even a review. That was just like
saying,
info.
if you're thinking about killing yourself, go drink here.
Went there for my booster, not to see a movie. LOL, Janine. What?
She's just saying what happens.
Yeah. A booster for what?
Fuck, I don't know. This is 2 months ago. Went for my booster
maybe?
shot to a pub.
Maybe.
What the? Not to see a movie. I guess there was an incident that occurred, but also, why are they having? You get a free roast with your shot.
That's cool.
Here's another. My parents went out to celebrate my dad's 30th birthday, but they couldn't get any food because someone was sick in the kitchen. I get that, obviously. But if you close at 2300, why stop serving drinks at 2100? Pretty sure the sun was still out. Maybe there is a logical reason, but if you pay so much for the place, why stop serving drinks 2 hours before you close? Please get your shite together and stop turning good customers away.
She said she thought the sun was out at 2100. Am I wrong in what you just said?
2100. If the sun, yeah,
there's no way.
No,
because that would have been like 10 o'clock or 11.
Could have been during the summer.
What is there? An hour of
9 o'clock
darkness between fucking 11 and midnight?
Is that what that was? Right. 21 is 10?
No, 21. The sun would not be out.
That's what I'm saying.
The sun would not. She's out of her depth.
So I'm already not on her side because she's fucking nuts. And
that
also,
would be 9 o'clock.
21?
Yeah.
I don't know how. I mean, obviously in the UK, I don't know what their time zones, how they work when
the sun's never out.
Well, she seems to fucking disagree.
Yeah, it's always just cloudy over there and raining.
Oh yeah. True.
3 more. I'm going to try to bust them out real quick.
Oh, bust me.
Bust them.
Rough place. Staff are rude also. Waited 1.5 hours for a meal. Dirty cutlery and dirty tables. Bar staff were swearing at each other using F words.
Oh, damn.
The food was not
cute.
worth the wait. Scary place all around.
Damn, dude.
Harry
Potter.
I don't think anyone from England would ever whisper, just to let you know.
Mm-hmm.
ever.
Okay,
I think it's just part of them to yell often.
No, because I think at Harry Potter they're always whispering. That's all Harry Potter is. Everyone's always whispering.
They're wizards.
Yeah,
and they're not just from England. They're from
they
everywhere.
all are.
Let
They're
me
all
s-
English.
They're from
satisfy you
around
then.
every world.
They're all British.
I was visiting my brother and Margaret for the first time in 5 years. We decided to visit the wheat sheaf for a couple of drinks. I suffer from IBS, so I needed to use the toilet urgently. While using the toilet, thinking it was a locked, customer opened the door to my surprise when the door latch said it was closed. I spoke to an employee about my issue. He said he would want to use this public house, use the toilet before you enter, but if you have no choice, use the female toilets.
Whoa.
Can you his level's good?
He sent him to the woman's restroom. Respect.
All right.
Very short-staffed. Onion rings, warm. One of the dips was freezing cold.
They have onion rings in UK.
All right, so this that's what you got out of that?
Well, I mean, like that's their sides.
No, they have fish and chips.
Yeah, so you don't get no onion rings.
Only fish and chips. That's the whole country only has.
People bitch about, man, I was reading through these, man, people, if the fish and chips aren't good, man,
They're
they
bitching.
will fucking kill you.
Okay, so is this all one place?
No.
Oh, okay,
There's like 10 different places.
damn. So this is just pubs in.
This
Europe.
is just pubs, like,
We'll just say Europe.
a couple were like London, Canterbury, some shit like that. I don't fucking know. These
Wow.
fucking English motherfuckers.
It is like
I'm from America.
well, you see those pictures on Reddit where it's like I'm from the UK and then this is our American section in the grocery store and it's just like cornflakes and
It's Tony
like,
the Tiger.
Yeah, it's like
The Jif peanut
what
butter.
I would think is just like regular shit. Nothing that crazy.
Is it Jif or Jif?
You just
Jif
said the
or
same
Jif?
thing.
You mean GIF or GIF?
No, Jif or Jif.
GIF or GIF?
JIF or GIF.
JIF. Right?
Yeah.
And then because GIF is GIF. Right?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah, he's right.
Well, giraffe is.
We're not going to go into this debate.
No,
but
it's gonna take too long. We're gonna
the like
each
whenever
other.
you send, a motion picture to someone on a text,
Mm-hmm.
GIF, that
Mhm.
is GIF.
That's me too. I agree.
Just saying. Don't fucking at me. I don't give a shit what you
I-
have to
I
say
don't
about
care
it.
either,
It's
yeah.
GIF.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. You can say it however you want. I don't give a fuck. I
You're
used
wrong.
to care, but I don't give a fuck anymore.
Unless you agree, you're wrong. So
Yeah, I can agree with that. And yeah, you know what?
So you're right.
But so next week we're gonna come back with wing reviews from Taco Bell. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. There's other flavors: hot, spicy,
You
not
just have to
spicy,
I'm gonna take a couple bites and spit it out.
or swallow
I
it.
can't.
How are we
I
gonna do
mean,
fries
You
giving?
can. You won't die.
Like 9 months from now. I'm sorry.
No, we gotta do fries giving in March. I think it'd be funny. Fuck. Well, it's fine. Saint Friday's March
So
instead of St. Patty's Day.
when March comes, I'm going to be getting pretty busy.
Mhm.
I don't know how
Oh,
many,
yeah, he's
how
right.
how often I'll be able to travel around. Like I should be able to come
Mhm.
and do this,
But,
but for a minute, I'm probably not going to be able to go anywhere.
Until
So probably for a while,
Yeah.
man.
So
Probably not
about
till June.
about 9 months.
yeah, probably
for about 18
honestly,
years.
about 12. Yeah, probably about 12 months.
For about 18 years, I probably won't be able.
There's gonna be a blank podcast for a month.
Once you send the little shit off to college, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So before March would be best,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever we got to do.
We also got to do the Valentine's Day episode. I'm coming up with stuff.
Okay.
He doesn't want to do it, but
It doesn't matter. You know
why?
what I mean?
Why don't you want to do it? I think it'd be fun.
What is special about Valentine's Day?
Well, I hope your wife doesn't listen to
No,
this.
she agrees with me.
What?
Yeah,
you, should-
honestly.
you don't want to have your significant other on and talked about,
No, we can
something
do that.
funny?
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be funny.
I think I'm gonna do like
Or we can do like one at a time or have all three of them in here. Because I
Mhm.
think all three of them in here would just be too much because
Mhm.
you know how they are.
Well, I'm the game I kind of want to
They
do
would
is
they would gang up on us and bully us.
no, they bully you.
Yeah.
No, Kayla would definitely bully me.
Really?
Yeah, and
Well,
Ashley
uh,
loves to talk shit on you
When I'm not there.
well, or whenever people
other
actually-
people are there.
Yeah. like whenever you're not there to defend yourself.
I think
Because
it'd be
it's fucking
funny
awesome.
to play it like a clip from the show, but like I modify the voice, or I just read off something that was said, and the girls have to guess who said it out of all three of us. You know, like I'd say Chubb off, who said that? First, and the girls would have to decide who that was. Don't you think that'd be funny? And also, we always talk about the girls. Let them come on here.
I don't think they should be at the same time.
Whoa.
Huh?
What?
No.
Well, yeah, for real, what's so special about Valentine's Day? I mean, it's just another fucking day, man.
It's my favorite holiday.
I mean, it's just another excuse to go on a date.
Just wait till Valentine's Day, am I right?
It's just another excuse to have a date with your significant other, right? I mean, isn't that all it is?
Well, I mean, it's a day for corporations to make a bunch of money.
So don't make
That's
don't,
most holidays.
I don't give them my money usually.
Who your money?
Corporations.
What? You give them money their money all the time? What are you talking about?
I mean, like for Valentine's Day.
So
like,
you're like anti that day?
The most that me and my wife will do is maybe go out to eat.
Okay, well then you're subscribing to the corporation.
It's not even like usually it's not even on Valentine's Day. Like what day does Valentine's Day fall on? Usually it'd be like
the 14th or something like that.
Well, no shit, the 14th.
Oh, you're actually like what day actually? Oh yeah, I'm sure most people go on the weekend after.
Yeah, like I would.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean what?
No, not even
there's
after.
Two different versions of what day. You should have said day of the
well,
week.
no
maybe.
shit. It's always on the 14th.
He's trying to be so edgy and cool. He gets so mad at Waylon's dad, but now you're being edgy.
Hey, shut up! I'm having a conversation with Trenton.
I don't subscribe to Valentine's
Of course, it's
Day.
on the 14th, man. That's when the holiday is. That's what I'm saying.
Why don't you get post out
I was
your
asking
calendar
what-
then
what-
on your fancy little fucking Samsung?
Hey, don't put this on my fancy little Samsung.
Man, I don't know what you're getting at.
Samsung.
Fine, we won't do it. I
It's
scrapped the idea.
it's on Monday.
Never mind. I'm not doing it.
What?
Girls aren't going. Nope. Zeller pissed me off. I'm not doing it. Girls
What?
aren't being on.
No, they could be on.
No, fuck them. You heard it here first. Fuck you. I'm not doing it.
Didn't say anything about you. I just said
No,
Valentine's Day in
you
general.
did because I've brought it multiple times. You're like, this is what is on the pod. Okay, maybe.
What?
What are you doing? Writing it down?
I think that's a fine idea. Let's do it. I don't know about all three. Shut up. I don't know about all three of them at the same time because they would bully they would bully us.
Well, they don't have to be at the same time, but it's just more. That means one of us going to have to leave / do the mic switching. So it's either way. We'll make it work.
We
But
should have a secondary podcast where the three of them are on and they just review or talk about the episode we did the previous week.
and they just shit on it. They have to be very critical.
Ooh, they can just talk about us. We can call it like the Talking Dead or something.
Yeah,
Chris Hardwick's gonna show up.
He probably would. You pay him, he will.
Put him in Borderlands 3.
All right, that's the show. We appreciate it. It's a new year, new us.
I can't stand these two right now.
We're coming back next week for Wings,
No, you don't.
and then eventually Fries Giving.
The
hope.
We're coming back next week with wings that Trenton's aren't gonna fucking swallow. He's just gonna chew on.
I love swallowing.
I never
so-
swallow.
I love swallowing. It's one of my favorite parts of eating.
It's one of your favorite.
Feeling it go down your throat, it's like, baby, I love it.
Please put that at the end.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube,
TikTok.
TikTok's the other one.
Please, for the love of God.
I've been making TikTok, so please.
Yeah, like your TikToks have been doing really well. The ones that I do, I have like fucking 8 views between the two that I made for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I don't know like what the deal is with like I'm putting the hashtags in, I'm
Yeah.
putting all that.
I don't
This
know.
last one, I forgot music. That might have like to put
like a ding
track
ding,
over
ding
it,
dong, ding dong.
like one of the popular songs that they use for TikTok. Because normally, like if you see that, people have that in their feed, and if they keep watching that same
I see
video,
what
they're
you
more
mean.
likely to
Get
get
that.
If it's popular, they're more likely to go.
I've been trying to do guitar TikToks because I see these people on there and they're not that good. I'm like, I could make something
better.
Yeah. And funny because I did like the Doritos one where I serenaded a bag of Doritos. I think I'm going to start doing stuff like that. I think my next one I'm going to serenade a character from Cobra Kai. I think that'd be funny. But that'll be coming in the next week, so I get some free time after I play some video games and stuff. But we appreciate you listening.
Thank you guys.
Grandpa, I'm sorry for Zeller saying you look like a deer.
They look somewhere in the face.
Looking like a deer with a misshaped ass.
I wasn't looking at his ass. Sorry.
I don't know. I think you're looking at both their asses.
I'm taking a peek at them cheeks.
Hey, no peeking. All right. We appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Zeller's got. Oh no, I got the acronym next week.
You do.
Oh, I already wrote it down. It's funny as fuck. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye. Love yous.
Love you. Bye.
See ya.